You've been lied to. Your entire life, you've been told that learning is about reading more books, watching more tutorials, and taking more notes. If that worked, every person who highlights a self-help book would be a millionaire. But they're not. Because the way you've been learning isn't designed to make you master anything. It's designed to make you feel productive while staying mediocre. Today, we're blowing up everything you thought you knew. This isn't a study harder lecture. This is a step-by-step system used by world-class athletes, memory champions, and billionaires to learn 5 times faster than everyone else. No fluff, no motivation porn, just raw execution. Let's go. By the end of this video, you won't just learn faster. You'll be dangerously good at mastering any skill you choose to pursue. Step 1. The 80-20 rule of learning. Want to learn faster? Stop trying to learn everything. 80% of your results come from just 20% of the effort. It's called the Pareto principle, and every elite performer ruthlessly applies this to learning. Instead of wasting months drowning in useless details, you must deconstruct your skill and identify the few critical moves that drive massive progress. Tim Ferriss calls this DIS, deconstruction. Break the skill into small, manageable chunks. Selection. Identify the most powerful 20% that gives you 80% of the results. Sequencing. Learn in the right order. Stakes. Make it painful to fail. Want to learn to play the guitar? Forget 100+ chords. Master 4 basic ones and you can already play thousands of songs. Want to get fit? Don't waste hours doing random workouts. Master compound exercises that give maximum results. Want to be great at sales? Learn how to handle objections and close. Everything else is noise. Most people drown in irrelevant information. The fastest learners, they focus only on the essentials first. Want to learn any new skill? Then do the following. Write down the skill you aim to master. Break it into smaller parts. Circle the high-impact moves, then ignore everything else. That alone will cut your learning time in half. Step 2. The Teach a 5-year-old test. If you can't explain something in a simple and easy-to-understand way, you don't really get it. This is called the Feynman technique, used by Nobel Prize winners and elite learners. Here's how to unlock true mastery. 1. Take the topic you're learning. 2. Explain it to a 5-year-old, or pretend you're teaching an idiot. 3. If you struggle, you don't actually get it. 4. Refine, simplify, and explain it again. 5. Repeat until it's stupidly simple. Why it works? Your brain loves clarity. If you can't teach it, you're just memorizing, not actually learning anything. Here's how you can fix that. Grab a sheet of paper. Write down what you're learning as if explaining to a child. Keep simplifying until it's effortless to recall. If you do this, your retention will skyrocket. Step 3. The Kobe Bryant rule. Let me hit you with the reality check. If your practice is easy and fun, you're not improving. You're just wasting time. This is deliberate practice, the secret sauce behind elite performance. Instead of just repeating something over and over, do this. Train at the edge of your ability. It should feel slightly frustrating. Identify weaknesses and attack them relentlessly. Slow things down. Don't just play the song. Master every note. Use feedback loops. Record yourself. Get a coach. Fix mistakes immediately. Kobe Bryant didn't just shoot hoops for fun. He'd spend hours drilling one specific footwork move until he got it perfect. That's why he wasn't just great. He was legendary. So here's your next action step. Next time you practice, ask yourself, am I actively correcting mistakes or just going through the motions? Am I pushing my limits or staying in my comfort zone? Discomfort equals rapid growth. Step 4. Defeat the forgetting curve. Ever study for hours only to forget everything the next day? You've been wasting your time. You're just procrastinating while fooling yourself into thinking you're actually learning something new. Your brain naturally deletes information it doesn't think is essential. To beat this, you must force your brain to remember. Use spaced repetition and active recall. Instead of rereading, test yourself. Instead of cramming, spread learning across days. Instead of just listening, write and recall key points. How to apply this right now. After watching this, close your eyes and try to recall 3 key strategies. Tomorrow, do the same thing. Next week, test yourself again. That's how memory champions retain insane amounts of knowledge. Step 5. The Rule of 100. If you're afraid to look stupid, you'll never get good. The fastest way to acquire a new skill? Fail 100 times at it. The 100 reps rule. Commit to 100 reps of failure in your skill. Want to be a YouTuber? Post 100 videos before judging yourself. Want to learn sales? Talk to 100 people before quitting. Want to be fit? Show up to 100 workouts. No excuses. By the time you hit 100 reps, you'll be dangerously good. So, if you want to master anything, just pick one skill and start your 100 rep challenge today. Learning isn't about natural talent. It's about strategic execution. So, I challenge you. Pick one skill and use these 5 strategies today. Then come back in a week and tell me you're not learning at Godspeed. Now go, master something faster than everyone else.